Okay. Move in on him and shoot him.
I think most people know you. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'd like
I didn't
to
know you moved.
better know what I'm going to say out of the front of my mouth. We got 45 minutes for that the other day.
I'm going to ask you a legitimate news question, and I'm going to give you a softie there. Okay. I think most people know you as a spokesman for the U.S. State Department, primarily during the Iranian hostage crisis. What are you doing now, and what are you going to be doing?
What I'm doing right now is a public television series on press performance that just closed down. We'll probably do it another season. In the meantime, I'm writing a book about Dad and doing a column for the Wall Street Journal and doing a couple of specials for PBS.
What about the future?
After that, it's a little hard to tell. I know that I want to stay in some form of journalism. Whether that means broadcast or print, I don't know. Where, I would prefer to be right where I am, which is Washington, but who knows.
Let me ask you this. A lot of creative people have come out of Greenville, Mississippi, your dad and grandfather among them. What's so special about Greenville?
I think what you had here was a community which fed that particular spirit. It's just that one little spark nurtured in not a vast number of people, but enough, and it kept being passed along. It was impossible if you were in Will Percy's town not to have your teachers and those around you talk about the wonder of poetry, of literature, and the like, thinking about that generation. And for each person, there was that. It was one of those happy test tubes where a particular very benign virus took hold, and not a large community, and it simply inculcated itself over and over again on a bunch of people. I wish that there was something simple and mathematical about it, but it's about as mysterious as that, because there's not much else that really attaches, which brings together as disparate folk as the writers that Greenville has produced. We are vastly different kinds of folks. It is the atmosphere of the time in the society, and that is a peculiar business of history.
Okay.
All right, I understand. I understand. You want my mouth moving or yours?
Yours.
All right, I'm still talking away. I am always struck by this place because I've watched it go through more hands than I can count. How come some people get to go out on a boat and other people don't get to go out on a boat? What I want to know is, does that mean you're a community organizer? I mean, what the hell? Come back. Hello.
Okay.
Wait a minute. We're off.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Okay. This festival is possible because of the humanities and the arts, the Center for Southern Culture, and the citizens of Greenville, Mississippi. And we all had grand ideas about doing this, but without Greenville, we couldn't have done it. About 300 people are working on this festival. We've got hostesses, we've got exhibits, we've got seminars, we've got blues cruises, we've got Queen City jams, and symphonies. And it took nearly everybody in Greenville to do it. And they've done a beautiful job.
What kind of community support have you had, Bert?
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Talk to me about it. Just elaborate.
Well, when we first started, people wasn't very interested because they didn't understand it. But after I got a really good, strong steering committee that immediately picked up, and Jaden Metcalf and Leela Wynn and Chuck Jordan and Georgia Fisher and James Anderson and Pat Trowles and Mary Haynes, Seymour Weiss. I don't think I've forgotten anybody, but they all have form subcommittees and subcommittees, and that's what's making it work, because we had a strong steering committee.
What about next year?
Well, I think this is unique and will probably never happen again like this, because the DDT, Betty and Harding and Phillip, brought in the Democrat Times and the reunion to fit in with this. It all just dovetailed. But I doubt that we could ever do this again, because the people that are here are connected with old Greenville. And in another 10 years, the young people, the artists and writers, will be connected to something else. So I doubt that we'll ever have a festival exactly like this one. But I think we'll probably have some more of a different nature. We could have had just an arts festival. We could have just had a history festival. We could have just had a photography festival, and we would have had enough material to do it.
If you had to do it all again, what would you do different?
I would know how to plan better. I would certainly know how to plan better. You have to do it once to know, I think. And I've done press coverage a lot, but I've never done this before. So I think we would have saved ourselves some pitfalls if we had been able to plan a little more carefully.
Okay, we've been asking everybody else, and we'll ask you one quick question. Why Greenville?
Well, I've lived here all my life. My family has been here since before the Civil War. And I think it was a swamp, and people didn't have anything to do, so they read a lot, they wrote a lot of letters, and they got interested in that way. And then it was years before we had any art of any kind. And it's just, it's just beginning. It's since the 30s. We had an art center that was started in the 30s, and that was the beginning of the art movement. And I don't know why it is. Unless it's just all these different kinds of people we have in the river, and we do have a large ethnic variety, and we all have met the exigencies of life for a long period of time.
Mr. Powell back in, let him work a little bit. We're going to try to work it out together so we have some music going on.